Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ginger, and today I'm bringing you guys my January TBR. So I had mentioned in my newbie tag that I was going to be trying a new thing for my TBR. So I'm going to start out with that and then talk to you guys about the books that I'm currently reading or have already picked out, and the readathon that I am partaking in this month, which is the BuzzWordathon hosted by Natasha and Lala over on their respective channels, and I will link those down below. What I have here, we've had Monopoly boards, we've had wheels, we've had just jars, and I've kind of like taken some of those ideas and made them into a Plinko board. So I'm sure this has already happened as well, but I used this. It's actually for drinking, I think, but it is for drinking. I don't think I know, but I have in each of the cups, there's 6, I've put a prompt in there of a book that I have to pick. So not only do I not know what I'm going to be getting, like cup wise, I don't know what I'm getting as a prompt. So since I do have a couple of books already picked out for the month, I'm going to be doing this 3 times and doing whatever the lovely prompts tell me to do in the Plinko board. So I have no idea. I just folded up some of my prompts and put them in here. So let's see what I get. And I'm going to try not to get glare in this, but I got my green little thing. And let's do this. Okay, so I got the first one. Let me look and see what that is. First little cup. It is start a series. Okay, I have a bunch of series that I could do. Okay guys, so I did pick a series to start, and I could be in for a very long ride because this is just the one that caught my eye. And that is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Yeah, I haven't read this yet, so I guess January gives me enough time to read all the books in the year if I want to. I do own this, so I'm excited to read it and see if I like this series. Now that I got out of that cup, I'm going to put a new prompt in there in case I get this cup again. I just have like this pile of paper here, so we're just going to fold one of these and put it in there and drop it again. Okay, now for drop number 2. I just hit myself in the face. Okay, I got the second cup this time, which is the R, which I don't like the words or the letters on there, but for now it's what I've had to do because I tried painting over them, didn't work. So this is the cup I got, and let's see what it is. A TBR veteran. Oh boy. I don't think I actually have any veterans here with me, which sucks. Of the books that I have here with me, let me see what the oldest book that I've had is. Okay, so I need to pick it up, but I have to get on the bed, so just work with me here. I am really hoping that I don't pick a Stephen King read because this was the one I wanted to pick for it, but this is the book that I've had on these shelves the longest. A lot of my TBR veterans are at my grandma's, so until I get those here, this is the one, and that is Everything's Eventual by Stephen King. It's a short story collection. I've really been wanting to read this, so I'm glad that I'm picking it up, but again, I was hoping I could use it for my Stephen King pick, because if not, then I'm going to have to pick another long book to read this month, and I already have other plans. So this is my third pick. And when I say third, I mean my second pick. Alright, I gotta add one more little thing into the cup, and now I get to make my final drop before I talk briefly about the other books on my DVR. I'm pretty sure it's a DVR. I meant TBR. Wow, I was sucking at words today. So, last drop, here we go. Do you see what it just did there? Okay, let's try this again. And we got the last cup this time, so let's go ahead and see what this cup has in store for me. My choice! Oh yeah. Look at that. It's probably not gonna, nope, it doesn't wanna. Okay, well it says my choice, so just take my word for it, I guess. But this puts a lot of pressure on me because there's so many books I want to read. However, I think I'm going to go with another popular but short read that I got at the end of last year, and that is Sadie by Courtney Summers. This actually is an ARC, but I didn't get it as an ARC. I traded with somebody for it, and it was really popular at the end of last year, so I think I should probably get to this. And I'm kind of in the mood for a little thriller that's more YA, so here we go. So, to recap my Plinko TBR jar picks, they are Everything's Eventual by Stephen King, Sadie by Courtney Summers, and Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. As for the rest of what I have planned for this month, I am currently reading Unravel Me and then Ignite Me by Tahara Mafi to finish the Shadow Me series, and then hopefully reading Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo to finish the Grisha trilogy. As well as that, like I said, I am participating in BuzzWordathon this month, which is happening from the 14th to the 20th of January. So I was going to be a little more ambitious with the books I want to read this month, but then I realized that I'm going to have a lot. That whole week is going to be its own section. So I think having 6 books for the rest of the month is manageable and I can do it. I am going to put up, probably here, what books I'm reading for the BuzzWordathon, because I only have one of them with me right now because one of them is at my other bookshelf still, and then the rest I have to get from the library. So the first book that I'm reading for the BuzzWordathon is The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sagar. That is the buddy read that Lala and Natasha are doing, so I want to read it with them. I've heard lots of things about his books and still haven't picked one up, so what do you know. Next book on my list is Big Little Lies by Leanne Moriarty. I have this book, I've been meaning to get to it, so this seems like the perfect time to read it. And the other book that is in my possession is The Sacred Lies of Minnow Bly by somebody. I don't remember because I don't have it with me. But I picked this up as a thrift book copy and I am really excited to read it because it sounded really intriguing. And I'm pretty sure it's being made into a mini-series on something, so that's cool. And the other 2 I will have to pick up at the library if I get them. And those are Every Last Lie by Mary Kubica, which I've read one of her books before, and The Lion Game by Ruth Ware, also read one of her books before. Those are the 5 books that I'm planning for this BuzzWordathon. I'm hoping I get to them all, and then that will leave me with 11 books read this month. If I do decide to read another book this month, I will be picking one up for my ABC Reads, so the next book that I'm on in the library. I think it's technically the second book in the Diviners trilogy, and so we'll see how many books I have finished by then before I decide to pick that up, or else it will be on my February TBR. Thank you guys so much for watching my January TBR. I hope that this little thing was cool to watch, even though it was a little, had some technical difficulties. It was my first time doing it, so I think that it will be fun to continue doing because why not? And I am hoping to read all 11 of the books that I mentioned this month, and so far it is the 6th and I've read none, so I better get on this. I hope to see you guys in the next video, and make sure to subscribe wherever that button is if you want to see more content.